We are the sum total of our choices. Some of us begin with seemingly fairy tale versions, having the intangible comforts that make everything appear just a little bit brighter. Then there are others who seem to have been dealt harsh and unrelenting blows, leaving wounds that seem to fester throughout an entire lifetime. Those dealt the blows may have stopped any movement forward, choosing instead to lick their wounds, never really able to see past the clouds. But there's always another choice. Everything that's happened is just a memory from a messy or unsettling past. But the present is what shapes the tomorrows, and nobody has the right to bring in the clouds but the person in the mirror. What defines us is never how we wallow in the pain brought on by the wounds, but how we bounce back over and over and over again, and how we keep going toward the brightness of our lives, one moment at a time. Because it is in those moments that hills are conquered and great accomplishments can be constructed. Many look to family to fill in the tradition of the seasons. Others tuck themselves away, hoping to ride it out and to somehow get through things unscathed. We are human, and the hills and valleys will always come. It's the human condition. When tradition tells us that we have to do things a certain way, it keeps us in a loop of the perpetual outsider. Or maybe it helps the parts hoping for life to somehow be better, providing that lure so that that fairy tale version at last makes its debut. That version of the right job, or the right career, or the right business idea, the right mate, the perfect family nucleus in a just so wholesome and perfect neighborhood or environment, with the perfect set of friends and buddies. Then life will finally be just right. And if it falls short of any of those things, then where does that leave you? Have you somehow failed? Well, nothing can stop any of us from believing the traps of the mind. Only we can decide to close the trapdoors brought on by our thoughts, by acknowledging that no matter how many blows life has dealt, or how many starts and stops have been made, there is choice in the moment, and nobody can ever take that away. Only the person in the mirror can do that. This is the Anthropocene, and we are humans on a grand excursion called Earth, and nobody can stop the ship of life from moving forward. So make it one just right for you, whether it's by yourself, with a group, or family. The canvas never has to be painted in one tradition. It gets to be painted one moment at a time. So that quest toward whatever, is your present. And it starts in this moment, because every disaster or false start or hard hit or tough break can be reset with a decision to make this one shot at you in this life worthwhile. Because before there is ever a discovery, there is always the unknown. So if you need it in this moment, then borrow some discipline and a little grit and some mind power and courage. And most of all, make a decision to shut out the noise of what things are supposed to look like or be like to make your journey on this trip of a lifetime worthwhile. Make a choice to get to know willpower, determination, and most of all, make a decision to drive that you out of you that you may not have ever even known existed had you never made the decision to seek her, him, them out. Be rich, be full, be you. Until next time, my fellow human friends, thank you for watching.